Hello and welcome to my tutorial on how to replace the inbuilt panel on the Lenovo ThinkPad T440p. So yeah, let's just get into it. As always, when dealing with internal components, go ahead and remove the battery and the power cord to make sure that the machine is turned off, which it should be after you remove both of those things, otherwise it might have an internal battery. Anyway, let's get this over. Okay, it's a fairly simple process. You just turn it over like that, and you should be able to sort of pick up the plastic from the bezel from the panel on the sides. It's only held in with clips, and if you just slowly work those up, you should be able to bring the whole thing fairly easy. But you gotta, move slowly because you don't want to break any of the clips. Almost there. Okay, one last one, I think, or maybe two. If you can work it off without force, it's all the better, but anyway. So yeah, have it all removed, and then you've just got this panel exposed, and for that you just need a screwdriver with what looks like a regular, pretty average bit. And there are only 4 screws right here, 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 and here, holding the panel in. Just go ahead and remove those. Keep track of those screws because they are very tiny. And the last one. And there we go. Okay. Now you're going to want to lift this panel out away from the place where it's being held down. Lift it up like this. You're going to see that it's connected by this wire and a little lever. It should show up on the camera. Let me just right here. And if you just lift up the lever, hopefully that shows up, and then pull on the back of it. There we go. So yeah, that's the default panel out, which is actually also from the same company as the replacement panel is from. Wait, one second. Okay, so now that we've got this default panel out, which is the N140HCE-EA2 revision C2, that's the default panel. I'm going to put that off to the side gently. I'm going to pull out the new panel. Here we are. Going to want to pull this off before installing it, the protective sheath. So here are those two panels side by side. As you can see, there's already a noticeable difference between the two. Okay. Now to install the new one, it's pretty much a reverse step of what you did to take the other one out, where you just plug this right into the bottom. Gotta make sure that's seated all the way properly, and to confirm that, you can just push the lever up, and as long as the lever engages, it should have good contact, and so it will work just how it should. Then you flip this back over and you want to align everything and make sure that the what's holding the panel, there are these small plastic bits, and you just want to have them aligned, and then you get the screws that you took out earlier and go ahead and screw it right in. Sometimes magnetic screw bits are actually less helpful. Okay, there we go. You don't have to do it too tightly, or you shouldn't have to. There we go. Obviously there are a bunch of fingerprints and handprints on the front of this panel by now, but I expect that to happen, and I'll be cleaning it off. Okay, and the last one. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is the Innolux N140HCE-EN1. That is the replacement panel that I'm using. Okay. As before, so again, gonna press in on the clips, get everything engaged. Probably want to start with the same clips that were the last to go before. Make sure everything is aligned, especially the inbuilt camera. If anything isn't engaging, then it's most likely not aligned, or maybe you're not exerting pressure in the right place. For example, in the bottom here, you have to exert the pressure at the bevel. Okay. More somewhere. Okay. So that's all good. Now I'm going to reinsert the battery and we're going to boot it into BIOS because I don't have an OS currently installed. Okay, let's see it boot. As you can see, the screen is working. And there's our information. And there's the BIOS. Everything looks good, and the screen is also looking good. Alright, and that's the end of the tutorial. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it useful.